Hello there and welcome to Autzen Stadium, respected and feared by all opponents. This might be, per capita, the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for any visitor. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Ducks will kick it away to get this game going. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
That sack makes it third down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that third down and long. Nowhere to go. It gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. The back's got it. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. In the clear at the 25. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught in the flat by the running back. Can he reach the end zone? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Now now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last drive stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Looking for his back. And the receiver's got it. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And completion makes it 2nd and short. And the back now goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. And he's past the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good.
The extra point is good.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Set to kick it off.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they're finally able to stop him. A great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He'll take a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to take another shot right here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. This one will be fair caught. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. On first down, it's play action. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
It's now second down.
So second down after the incompletion. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. And he'll set up to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. They're trying to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to 4th down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw again. And this one is caught. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now passing the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. And now you've got another chance at points.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Press coverage now from the secondary. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Now look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot. The coach says, we're going for it on 4th down. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Now the delay penalty back the offense up closer to their own goal line. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 10. They finally get him down, but the offense with a big spark to wrap up the first quarter of play.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied at 7.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
This is such a tough place for visitors to play. Receiver makes the catch. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Pressure is coming. Using his legs here. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone and you're going for it here. You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
Here's the toss play now, running to the right. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue!
1st and goal, handoff. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd and goal for the offense. keeping it on the ground here. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
Getting closer, but now it's 3rd down. Can they punch it in from the 2?
Here we go.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense really clicking. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. And here comes a deep shot. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. And the offense set up with 1st and goal now after the penalty. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense facing 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Now they get set to kick it away.
LSU 14.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Pass not complete.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the 2nd half.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory, down at the 49. The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking tackles. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. 2nd down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
3rd down coming up.
Got it.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. The game picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 37.
They spread this defense all over the field. Wide receiver set. It puts a lot of pressure on the offensive line to give the quarterback enough time, especially on 3rd down. They held up just long enough, and the quarterback makes a great throw for this 1st down.
An inside give now from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. He'll ride the back again here. Finding some room at the 25. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line. But give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
And the Ducks looking to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
1st and goal, will try to run it in. Stop right there at the line. No gain. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offense. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, it puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And man, did they make that look easy.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Offense will take over 1st and 10.
comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second. They pressure it and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Finds his target, and it's complete. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The offense will stay on the field. So far, they are 2 for 4 converting fourth down chances. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. And it's good. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.